Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Josh Carney. Over the last half decade or so, when it comes to mock drafts ahead of the actual NFL draft itself, there are few better at nailing some of the players and team pairings than ESPN NFL Insider Peter Schrager. He consistently is graded as one of the most accurate mock drafters over the years, because he largely mocks based on what he's hearing, and he waits until mid-April to do so. On Tuesday, he released his latest mock draft, and there were some surprise selections. None was more surprising and puzzling than Schrager's pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you didn't read the article earlier today on Steelers Depot, Schrager paired the Steelers with Clemson edge T.J. Parker and projected him as a fit for the 3-4 defensive end position. A guy standing at 6'3", weighing in at 267 pounds as a 3-4 defensive end in Pittsburgh? It makes no sense. Even if you projected Parker to outside linebacker in Pittsburgh, it wouldn't make sense. Not with T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbig, and Jack Sawyer already entrenched. For a guy that is so good at his job and has a lot of information, this selection for the Steelers felt like a blind throwing of a dart. Considering names like Vega Ioane, Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston, and more, names that make a great deal of sense for Pittsburgh, were still on the board, it makes the Parker selection all the more puzzling. Schrager is usually very good, but he took a big cut here, swinging for the fences. Instead, it was an ugly swing and a miss. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kozora and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.